Hey guys, we're on Basta Ai.
Basta Ai is a traditional ceremony of Taiwanese indigenous Saisha people and is held every 2 years. And every 10 years there will be a grand Basta Ai held during the middle of the 10th lunar month. Basta Ai lasts for 3 nights and 4 days. It is said that the Saisha learned agriculture, weaving, witchcraft, and other cultural practices from the Negritos, but they were often disturbed and tricked by them. The Saisha found it so intolerable that they eventually took revenge and murdered the Negritos, and they were thus cursed. The Saisha began to hold celebrations in memory of the Negritos, praying that the spirits of the Negritos would stop bringing disasters to the village. Today I came to Maoli, a city surrounded by mountains, and the Saisha people here are keeping their promise between their ancestors and Negritos. Negritos are dark-skinned tiny people called Ta'ai, and even it's after 100 years, the promise has never been broken. And this is a really serious celebration, but I'm really excited to be part of this special celebration. And at the same time, I'm kind of scared of offending the spirits. Luckily, I've got this news anchor taking me into the tribe. So let's explore this mysterious place. Besides being a news anchor, my friend Awai also teaches Saisha language and studies at a graduate school. Although being busy at work and her studies, she still returns to Xiangtianhu village during Basta Ai. But the first thing to do is cutting grass. 为什么要采芒草？
要辟邪啦。
辟邪用的，所以是拿来避大碍的。
老人家就是这样传承下来的，一定要这个。拿错了，那我们就完了。
跟老人家的一个约定，因为你没有遵守这个约定的话，老人家就会找你了。
对 ，OK。那我也需要来辟邪，来看到。哦。
对。
有简单哦。So when we're cutting the silver grass, it's a lot easier than I think, and I actually enjoy it so much that I cut myself and I didn't even realize it.
那在 Basta Ai 期间有一个说法，绑芒草也是一个标记哦，这个东西是有人的喽，不要去动它。对。
Best thing to do on Basta Ai, cutting silver grass to prevent mischiefs. During the ceremony, the Saisha people camp in the village, and I'm no exception. Awai takes me to a secret place for me to set up my tent. The villagers are resting during daytime because the ceremony begins officially after sunset, and each night has its own special meaning.
第一天的话叫做 Gistomar 银铃，然后第二天的话叫做鱼铃 Baba Nawasak， 然后今天最后一个晚上就是要叫做 Baba Usa 要送礼。
Before entering the field, Awai said they have to eat enough food at home so they can have enough strength to dance all night. All their relatives return to the village during Basta Ai, and Awai's home is their supply station. It smells so good. Can't wait to eat them all right now. 你们平常都会煮这么多食物，是因为祭典的关系，还是平常就会这样子啊？
平常不会啦，就是很多亲戚朋友回来啊，所以才会我妈才会准备那么多。对啊。
Basta Ai is so important and brought back all the family from different places. I can see that there's full table of food and full table of love. Best thing to do on Basta Ai, feasting with the village people. After having dinner, Awai and her family are all dressed up with traditional clothes and are ready to enter the field. Didn't expect her mom also prepared one for me.
那塞下组这个颜色是白色，代表纯洁；红色是热情，
对，
黑色是用规范一种禁忌的意思。
那这个符号是什么意思啊？
雷女文，我们有一个神，她是雷神的女儿，她教我们耕种。然后这个的话就是 模仿那个闪电的那个样子。村上祝福我自己啦，我个人会觉得说，哦，嘴巴要注意一下，要好好讲话。
Okay, 因为你代表着你的族群。So now I just put on my own clothes that they gave me, and what I'm feeling like right now is that I'm actually one of them. I'm the Saisha now.
Coming to the field, regardless of your age and gender, you first have to tie silvergrass on all things you carry. Before joining the dance, I'd like to know something about the props they use in the ritual dance.
他们身上都有一个响亮亮的东西，那是什么东西呀？
你听到的就是那个臀铃，它那个叫做达邦啊扇，有点像是节奏乐器，整个晚上都一定要在场上，所以会由那个家族的人轮班上去背那个臀铃。对，因为摇那个臀铃也是很累，
毕竟他们要前后一直摆动，前后一直摆动嘛。
手还要
对手还要，对我发现他们手还有牵着，
对
然后每一个后面都有一个很大很大的旗子，那是什么？
哦，那个我们叫做 gila gil， 达爱会坐在上面，然后就是巡视整个场地，所以肩旗他一定要就是直立的拿好，他不能让它倒，因为肩旗也是整个晚上不能下场。
Oh man, that shoulder flag weighted at least 20 kg, and they had to take turns and carrying it for 12 hours all night. And then changing pace, sometimes fast, sometimes slow. They had to move it up and down, for all suggesting they were having fun and playing with the eye. So we're about to go in the crowd and join them. Let's experience this. Let's go. So by getting inside of it, you cannot break the circles. You have to hold the person's hands next to you and hit it to me. And same thing by getting out of circle, you also cannot break the circles at all. What else? You'll break the taboos. You also have to hold the person's hand next to you and hand it to the other person. Even though I'm not even up there for really long, but my legs is kind of a little sore. And I cannot believe that people are gonna stay here all night and do this all night. It's a really tough mission.
Best thing to do on Basta'ai, dancing till daylight. There are 17 different ritual songs and dances played overnight. The songs were written in archaic language to describe agricultural activities, headhunting, yearning, partying, and other situations the Saisha participate and experience in the past.
So not only the singing and dancing is going on over there, you can actually get out of the ceremony sites and come here, which is right here. It kind of looks like a night market, and it's impossible that you're staying there all night without getting hungry and tired. And now that's your chance to come out here to get some food and get some drinks.
It's already 2 a.m. after I regained my strength. Awa just finished leading ritual song and she's telling me how she has been influenced by her deceased grandfather and how she returned from rejecting to accepting her culture.
阿公从小到大对我最常说的就是不要害怕，不要哭，要勇敢，要把塞夏语学好，要把吉歌学好。既然我意识到阿公对我的期望是这样子，我也觉得我需要这份重量，我才能继续往前走。把塞这件事情本来就很累，那我阿公就是都会说。哎呀，安娜奥还没改吧？不管你遇到好的还是坏的，都是养分。这些或那些成就了现在的你。
That feels so positive and effective. Although I'm really sorry for her loss, but she still managed to accomplish her grandpa's expectation.
The Saisha organized Basta'ai with humble, grateful, and atoning attitudes. No one disrespects the arrangement with the eye. I admire that very much, but I'm just way too exhausted right now. And Awai said I can take some rest now.
It's 5:09 in the morning, and I felt a little guilty about it because the singing is unstoppable, and I'm just staying here and taking my nap. So I might have to get up and get ready now. It's 5:30 a.m. and the dance never stops. People are still dancing and bouncing. The Saisha is showing Da'ai that they won't be beaten by dancing 3 nights and 4 days. In the ritual house that outsiders are forbidden to enter, people are pounding sticky rice, and that means we are about to begin the last part of the ceremony. After daybreak, I found the villagers look enthusiastic and full of life. That was incredible. Then there would be a serious ritual that only the villagers could attend, and I felt a sense of sacredness overflowing among the dancing circle. Applying mud of the land to women and elf villagers is a way of blessing their health. Next, only the young people of the Saisha can participate. They are racing and jumping to get the silver grass knots. This means that even it's been 3 nights and 4 days, the Saisha are still full of vigor. And then, lastly, they toss the branches of alderwood toward the east as a way of sending Da'ai out.
赶快离开，然后往那边走，别走这边，赶快离开。那今年度就谢谢大家的参与了啦，2年后再来见，谢谢。
我们朱家就是准备这个酒，还有这个糯米糕，要招待所有来的人。
包含我。
对，要感谢大家一起来参与，然后这样子3个晚上歌舞真的很辛苦。
对，真的很辛苦。
就是希望就是结束之后大家吃饱再回家啦。
And I gotta be really thankful that she invited me here in such a great ceremony. Cheers.
Cheers，下次再来。
Thank you. The ceremony ends with the families drinking and socializing with each other. The serious expressions on their face are softened. Everyone gathers to share the sticky rice cake, meaning that different family groups are united and they respect each other. I'm truly impressed about the powerful connection between everyone when the whole Saisha started dancing and singing. And that magical feeling is something that I can see with my eyes. And the promise Awai keep between her grandpa is just like the Bas Da'ai is the promise that the Saisha made to the Da'ai. And I can see how powerful the promise can be, making them united and remaining what's it like to be a Saisha. That intense feeling is something that you have to be here to feel it. That's why I wish you were here.